The summer games are over. Rolequeue is coming, and Goats is dead. But might we already have a successor? Next week, Sigma is joining the roster, and we might have a small Easter egg. Ooh. All this and more on this week's Omnic Recap. Welcome. Hey creeps, D from the Omnic Post here. Welcome to the Omnic Recap, a video series that tackles this week's Overwatch news. You might have noticed that Torbjorn is no longer brightening up your menu screens in his grandpa's swimming trunks. And that's because the summer games came to an end this week. These summer games were the first of the light events. Less sugar, less fat. Where we get a lot of old content, less skins, but Blizzard adds weekly challenges. Every week you could earn a spray, an icon, and an epic skin by winning 9 games in any of the game modes. I did a poll last week on the Omnic Post asking you guys if you did all of these challenges. Only 46% of all the thousands of people that voted did all 3 of the challenges. That's really low. Especially since the only thing you need to do is win those 9... Oh wait. Now I get it. 4 DPS groups? Yeah. And as usual, there were a lot of people complaining about the drop rate of the loot boxes. And with less skins being added this year, it's very understandable why people are disappointed. I myself, for instance, did not get 1 legendary skin out of all the loot boxes I got. And while I can't buy any, yay Belgium! I still got plenty of loot boxes. I play a lot. Really. I actually had to use my precious coins to buy that Torbjorn skin. My precious. Wait, what? Question of the week. What did you get out of your summer game loot boxes? Let me know in the comments. Judging by the huge ban list we occasionally get to see, Korea has a really big problem with cheaters. Back in June, a new anti-cheat feature went into testing on the PTR. That system will automatically shut down any game if it detects a cheater. That system went live on the North American servers a few weeks later. We found out about that because people started posting screenshots if their game got shut down, which wasn't happening that much. Now, earlier this month, this system was deployed in Korea. And within days, there were reports of up to 1/3 of the games being shut down because of cheaters. That is just insane. None of the players in those games run any risk of losing SR or any other repercussions. Well, except the cheaters, of course. They have to wash Roadhog's back without a washcloth after he went to the gym. But even without SR loss, getting kicked out of a game a few times a day, well, that just sucks. Hopefully these measures will end up fixing the issue. We are just a few days away from a new era in Overwatch. On August 13, Rolequeue will go live and the 2-week beta season will start. For those of you that have been living under a rock, have you seen my wallet? No? Oh, where did I put it? You sure? Rolequeue is a system that will have players pick their role before they queue up. These players will then be grouped up in nice 2-2-2 comps. Players can of course still switch characters, but only within their role. This is basically what we have been asking, what we have been waiting for. During that short beta season, Blizzard will be testing the feature and the impact on competitive play. Role lock, which is basically the same as Rolequeue but without the queuing, has been a part of the Overwatch League since the start of this stage. And it has been amazing. Teams that have suffered the scourge of 3-3, aka Goats, are set free and kicking ass. Last week was just insane. Top-ranking teams like the Titans, NYXL and the London Spitfire were defeated by way lower ranked teams. And I think there is more to come. While it is clear that the classic GOATS comp of 3 tanks and 3 supports is dead, all of the Overwatch League teams have been hard at work trying to find that next dominating comp. And some might argue that they have already found one. New GOATs. Seriously, whoever thinks of these comp names, try harder, alright? New GOATs. New GOATs is very similar to its predecessor. It counts both on brute force and survivability. Just push yourself in there and then out-heal the other team till they give up and just go home. The group has Orisa and D.Va as a tank. Moira and Lucio take on the support role, and as DPS we have Reaper and... I need holy water, a young priest, and a low priest right now. It is way too soon, in my opinion, to already start talking about a dominating comp. And even if it would be taking over the Overwatch League, which would be sad, these kind of comps only work in well-coordinated groups, which we don't have a lot of in retail. So, Rolequeue will be going live with patch 1.39, which will also include Hero 31, aka Sigma. So this week, the Dutch juggler of black holes and weird voice lines will be joining the roster. He should be playable in comp after the beta season. He'll start out with 10 skins and a shit ton of cosmetics that you can check in this video. Yes, you can click it. I'll wait. Just go watch it. I'll just pause, watch it, and come back. Alright? Are you kidding me? I'm not going to wait. And if you want to see all of his abilities, just check this video. Yeah, I'm not doing it all over again. You know what to do, right? As I said in the previous video, he's an amazing character. He has really creepy lore, he has a unique set of abilities, but he'll be hard to master. He will not be easy. And most likely we'll see a good deal of balancing changes after he went live. But I can't wait to see what role he'll be playing in the higher levels of comp and in the Overwatch League. Let's find out together August 13 on PC, Xbox and PlayStation 4. Lekker de stroopwafels. Last week I highlighted some of Sigma's sprays on the Omnic post and in the Omnic Recap. And I got some amazing reactions from you guys on those sprays. People really seem to enjoy the references to physics and the links to his heritage and even fine art. This week one of his sprays got picked up by the community because it has a reference to one of the most famous Dutch artists, Van Gogh. Yeah, that's the guy with one ear. I don't know which one it was, but he had one. In the Night Sky spray, Sigma is juggling his spheres in front of a sky filled with swirly black holes. The style used in that night sky is based off one of Van Gogh's most famous paintings called Starry Night. Van Gogh painted this piece after spending some time in an asylum. Oh my god. Do you get it? All these levels of epicness. It's an Easter egg with layers. Beautiful. But that's it for today, folks. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. You can use the other hand if you want. Doesn't matter, just give it a thumbs up, alright? And if you want to see all of my future videos, make sure to hit that big red subscribe button. And then click that little bell icon next to it so you get a notification every time I upload a video. You'll be friends. It will be like homies, like stuff. It'd be awesome. Check me out on Twitch. I stream a few days a week on twitch.tv/ AtomiixTV. Atomiix is with 2 eyes. If you want the latest updates on Overwatch, make sure to follow the Omnic post on Instagram, Twitter and on Facebook. And you can find me on all these platforms as AtomiixTV. With 2 eyes, remember? All the links are in the description. Thanks again for watching and until next time, bye bye. Black water. Yeah, I love my black water. It's really good and it's free. Well, you have to pay for the black and the water and the glass. Well, why is water never free? But it's black.